don't get it. It's like the one thing in life that I'm like, I can't wrap my head around it. There's a lot of things where I'm like, okay, I just don't understand it. Pick up your garbage. Man, I'd get smacked if I left garbage as a kid or an adult. My mom would fly all the way across the country just to smack me. All right, heat advisories in place, scattered mountain storms. She's probably watching right now and she's like, yes, I would. Drought advisories have been issued. We talked about those a little bit earlier in the show, but we'll just touch on them quick here. High temps, 96 to 102 degrees in your orange shaded areas. That's central Washington, kind of butted up against the foothills of the Cascades and down across the Lewis and Clark Valley. It is going to be seriously hot over the weekend. How about this one for you? 94 in Spokane on Saturday, but it's 94 in Deer Park and Colville, 94 in Wilbur, Moses Lake, Yakima, Ellensburg, Wenatchee, Chelan, Omak, all knocking on the door of the triple digits. Similar story down in Lewiston, Walla Walla, and Richland. Sunday, even hotter. Seriously. We are likely going to get into the triple digits, see quite a bit of warmth. Notice it is a little bit cooler over on the Cascades. There's a little bit of a reason toward that. We'll get to that here in just a second. But overall, our weather pattern favors that heat to stick around. And it sticks around not just through the incoming week, but all the way through the middle of July and likely the end of July as well. We're building in an atmospheric ridge. So overall, it's been this pattern, pulling in some of that smoke. But look what's going on down to our south. That is exceptionally dry air. It's seldom that you see that kind of air, and that's going to do a number to all the vegetation down in California. So we build in the ridge, and along with the ridge comes the heat. As the ridge builds and the heat builds, that's when our temperatures climb into the 90s and triple digits. But then watch what happens early next week. By Sunday, we start breaking that down. So as our ridge breaks down with this little disturbance moving by, that's why we see those excessive temperatures kind of eroded over in, say, Wenatchee and Yakima earlier than here in eastern Washington. Scattered storms on Monday, likely our best shot at moisture in the foreseeable future. And that's the reason we have that drought advisory. A lot of the state already had normally dry. Moderate drought in place for the Cascades and Rockies. And when it comes to our latest update, 38% of the state is already in drought conditions. You compare that to last year, we were at just about 8% at this time, so we are quite different, and that was actually catch up from the year before. So things are changing, and things are changing rapidly. But as we move through the next week, even Monday's chance of isolated storms is quite dismal at best. We don't get any kind of drought-busting rain. We just get a few isolated rumbles of thunder that move through, and our overall weather pattern favors hot, dry conditions persisting. Even as we cool down Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, temperatures are still above that seasonal norm.